You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
What if Hans Gruber from Die Hard had to battle the Joker from Batman the Animated Series in a dance battle? Or who would win in a race between Baby from Baby Driver and Snidely Whiplash? If Austin Powers and Shrek found themselves in a hot dog eating contest, who would emerge victorious? These are the questions we talk about on Nerd Killer Warfare. Debate the most absurd questions you've ever heard in popular culture. Register now by scanning the QR code or visiting bit.ly/EXP casting. Go follow the experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, Alex?
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of punchy tonight.
How
so
long
it's
does
gonna be
Alex
a weird
think
show.
this show is, man? That's a huge cup.
That's not that big. This is
I would
this
have
is
to
just a regular one.
That's because we're old and we have weak bladders.
That's true too.
Instead of 30 minutes, we do 20-minute breaks. Oh, it's 7:20. Time for a break.
So
Hit the time.
major announcement. John neglected to bring me food yet again.
Oh
Now
my
it's
God.
Wednesday. Now I'm not going to see him again until Monday. Okay?
If you're lucky.
That's 5 full days I got to feed myself. What's up with this, John? I thought we were friends.
Men of your age should probably have a hobby. Clearly,
I do have a hobby.
what, softball?
Yeah, it doesn't include cooking.
You don't play anymore, though. I mean,
No.
something you can actually do. I watch baseball, too. That doesn't make
Dude, do you know what it's like coaching softball for anybody under the age of like 14? It's like herding cats.
Can we get to selling? I got 2 announcements.
Dude, it's 6:03, Nick.
I will
Seriously,
give
bro.
you $5 in cash for that in your hand right now.
Let's see the
Real
five.
quick.
Let's see the fiver first.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right?
Real quick. These guys make me sick. I got to take a COVID test. No, I'm kidding. So I got my veggie sandwich that I'm going to eat soon.
Oh, veggie sandwich. It's good for you guys.
By the way, smartest John Diaz. Well, this is Tariq, Tam D1.
Man.
These are the last Bob Layton commissions before he travels Europe for 7 months for his 70th.
Is this your Friday show?
No, these are sold.
Oh, okay. I thought these might be. Oh, let me see.
Look at what. So John Diaz is getting the last 3 Bob Layton commissions.
I bet they're more
This
than $5.
and 2 more. Yeah. You would buy this for
Wouldn't matter.
$5.
You
though.
still-
Tack T zeros on it.
Doesn't matter. Deal's off the table anyway.
So, what do we got for offering, real quick? Yeah, these are gorgeous. I agree. We told John wasn't going to show up. We said we had some green stuff to offer tonight. We just never told him that it was,
It was pudding.
that it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hulk, Sanastaros with a green outfit. We just neglected to say that it might be the Red Skull with a green outfit. We just said we got green stuff. Steal that sandwich so he'll make bargains. I don't even know what the prices are. How can I even make bargains without prices?
That's just amazing, though. Wow.
What's one of the? You know what? I made these prices while I was starving. I mean, look at
And
these.
weird. Steal that sandwich so don't make part.
I mean, Rex, how much is this Hulk? How much is this Hulk, real quick?
A gajillion dollars.
$75.
Hulk, a Hulk number 12, variant edition, 1 in 25 ratio. Presumed grade of a 9.0. in the wild. There you go, John. For 25, and we have it for 10 tonight.
And I think it's more 9.6. Rex and Amy don't realize. Unfortunately, Marvel has what we would call thinner paper for covers. So CGC actually takes that into account. So this is at around 25 or more, depending on which mail order company you get it for. You had to buy 25 copies of Hulk 12 to get this. We're doing it for $10. That's called hunger pricing. I already priced it while I was hungry.
I agree, Marcus. I agree that the Red Skull needs red pants.
Mariana, we got a request. Recolor the Red Skull.
And it should only be presented by somebody wearing red pants.
Oh no.
That's what I
That's
believe.
Marcus. Marcus,
Marcus, back me up on this one, buddy.
Marcus wore red pants last week at the art convention. He wore red pants and the George Perez shirt. So
Yes, you did, Edward. You did hear that.
Did I hear my name?
yeah, can you recolor the Red Skull to have red pants?
Red Skull to have what?
Red pants.
Who's asking for that?
I don't know who asked for that.
I believe it was Marcus, but I
I
don't
think it was
think
Marcus.
So, Marcus.
Jen King whispers,
The
"Hail
Red
Hydra."
Skull has never had red pants. It's always been a green jumpsuit from top to bottom.
if
That's
Nick,
the
if
color.
Nick would just wear the
And-
red
And the background is
surgical
red.
pants.
So if
This
we
could all
color the
stop.
pants red,
And
What happened? They blend
Mariano,
together.
Mariano would know because you're Argentinian, right?
what was that?
You're from
What was
Argentina. You're from Argentina, right?
And that has to do with.
Where the Nazis went after World War II.
So
He's a boy from Brazil.
notice that the armband does not have a swastika. The armband has the octopus,
Oh, the logo
Thing,
from Jen
which
just
is
said it,
the,
Hail
which is
Hydra.
the,
She
the
said Hail
Hydra
Hydra.
logo in the
By the
background.
way,
All right, so let me clarify.
Did you guys see the TV series Hunters on Amazon?
I have not.
I haven't seen all season 2 yet.
It's freaking unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really good.
Season 2 is better than season 1.
Is it? We kind of stopped in the middle of it. It was that deal where my wife was like,
I was going to
"Don't
watch
it
one
without
or
me."
two episodes the Friday night it came out.
And you just,
I just watched it all through Saturday.
See, that's why I sometimes don't like to start.
that's when friends of mine get texts. I can't make it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not feeling up to it. And I'm watching the show.
We're disembodied voices. We're not even on camera.
Oh,
Hold up the
Hydra
Hydra.
CCA. Either put it up.
Hold up the.
Hey, CJ Design.
Mariano get the second character for
Oh, there
Warlock
you go.
Connecting cover. Yes,
That's
we're actually doing a
great.
few different Warlock connecting covers.
So what's the cost on
All
this
right,
one?
Warlock, Green
so
Lantern.
Captain America
Yeah.
number 695, signed with Red Skull, cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. Sketch at retail of
So nice.
$119.99, and we have the one available for $59.99.
Nick, I think it says a lot about you as a publisher that you give an office kid a shot.
I should have made that
Ed
6.
Weird has a good comment.
Yes.
What did Weird say?
If they're purple Hulk pants, I
Nick can wear the purple Hulk shorts. Yikes.
See, you should just wear the red pants. Get this over.
Guys,
with.
I'm supposed to be a respectable, mature publisher.
Publisher.
Unfortunately, the letters I am are before mature.
Who wears shorts to the office in January? I'm just saying.
Hold up
We're
the
in March.
Hydra. Captain America. Is it what we're looking to hold
Yeah,
up? Or-
already did. Look.
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, I saw it at the top of the list. All right.
It's up there.
Never mind.
All right, so let's see. We got this available as well. Oh, and let's throw the best offer up there.
Oh, yeah.
Batman Superman number 1, signed in gold by Jay Lee. Suggested retail of $89.99. It is number 5 of only 10 signed in gold. And it is the best offer book starting at $27.
That's great. Jen said if only that was Steve Rogers, it would be mine. I love that, man. People got so upset with Captain America was Hydra. I was like,
Look at what Ed Weird wrote.
mature. Bring back the where's the reindeer? Is it time for the reindeer yet? The head bobbing reindeer.
Ron,
awesome.
cool.
Congratulations. And the colored piece should be done soon. Amy
Nice.
keeps asking Ken for it. He has been backed up. And Alex, CJ says you have great shows.
I appreciate that. They've been a lot of fun. I'm actually really surprised nobody snagged that last CCA. That was I'm even eyeing that one up. I usually don't get anything up there in these shows.
That's cool.
Well, speaking of Stevie Rogers, let's show Stevie Rogers real quick.
And dude, the shorts that you do are awesome for Dynamite. Those shorts are very cool.
Yeah, we actually worked out a new system today because up until now,
Oh man.
there you go, Jen.
No.
All right,
boy.
so we got Captain America number 695, signed with Captain America versus MODOK. Cover sketch by Joe Del Beato and Mariano Nicieza. I love the way that MODOK takes almost the entire cover. It's just a retail of $129.99, and we have one available for $64.
The year Captain America came back in Avengers 4.
That's what it looks like if you sit behind me in the movie theater, because I do not have a small hat.
So you're Captain America in the movie theater?
No.
Because MODOK's behind Captain America.
I wish.
Not Stevel enough.
Oh, the Hydra Shield. You know what? Oh, can you do a green and black Hydra Shield?
Mar, can you do a green and black Hydra
A
shield?
green and black Hydra Shield.
I could do anything, but on that cover, it's already got red and blue. It's going to be very difficult.
That's not the appropriate answer,
That's the
Mariano.
realistic
I'll
answer.
find another blank. You keep them right in your desk. I see them all the time.
Hey, let's do the 100 copy Spider-Man 19 because I want to get into this.
Ooh,
All right.
And then I'm
So-
leaving.
There is a way to do it. There is a way to
Is
do
the
it.
desk
I
fixed?
would have to.
No.
I'd have to print out the shield separately and then cut it.
Mar, we've
paste
moved
it.
on. Mar, we've moved on.
All
We've
right,
moved on.
just throwing it out there.
All right, so Amazing Spider-Man number 19, Fantastic Four Disney 100
nice.
edition,
Oh,
1 in 100 ratio. So you had to buy 100 of the regular books to get one of these.
Wow, that's a
And
deal.
fifth Zoom grade of 8.0, and we have the one available for $29.99.
And again, Rex and Amy are grading these as if they had the thicker cover. The thinner cover, CGC takes that into account. So this is probably closer to a 9.2. But either way,
All right, you got it, Preston.
all right.
Yeah, that was a really good deal for that. That
That one is out of there. Neil.
was a
Hope you're
great
doing
claim.
Okay, Neil. Hope you're feeling better, buddy.
All right. Well,
I'll be surprised if that Red Skull CCA makes it through the show. I really will. That thing is.
I tell you what, Ronald, I'll give you an offer real quick while I'm hungry. The Captain America 695 with MODOK and Steve Rogers and the Red Skull Hydra. I think the retail is like $260, $259.98, and we've got the two for basically $124. I will make it $118 for the pair,
Oh wow.
which is a real steal. Actually, you know what? I'll make it $116 for Tales of Suspense 58 when Captain America returns and Tales of Suspense. So both of them, $116, basically $58 each. Because if you take those, then I can spread out something else, which will allow us to showcase something else. And we are giving away tonight this Marvel Tales. Yes, we are testing the comics for COVID. So we have two giveaways tonight. We have
The other one is the Cherish number
Cherish
5.
number 5 Virgin. If those don't get claimed, I need them. Which ones, Jen? You got to see which ones. I already showed it, Creative Keep, but I'll show it. Oh, you're talking about the new one. Shoot. We'll show those on Monday. And I actually told everybody you have the last 3 Bob Layton commissions coming in. So there you go. Jen, if Ronald passes, the offer is open to you. So check it out.
Nice.
And wait till you see the next ones that are coming in next week. So these are the last ones. Bob is going to Europe for 7 months for his 70th birthday.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so
That is
Ron,
cool.
on the CCAs, you
They
have
don't
right.
have art supplies in Europe.
I guess not.
I can't.
So
You never see me take off like that.
So Ron, you have first right of refusal on the 2 cover sketches, because otherwise it will go to Miss Jen King. All right, buddy.
Jeff has a question about Son of Sorrows.
All right, so let's take care of this thing with Ron first, okay?
Okay.
So Ron, so Nick offered you a deal. on the 2 Captain America number 695s, the one with the red skull and the one with Steve Rogers and MODOK. So he would give both of them up for 116.
Right. So $58 each for Tales of Suspense, 58 when Captain America returns with Iron Man.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you down here for the deal at 116. Okay.
All right. Those are to Jen. Congratulations, Jen. Now, Santa Star Wars. Jeff Wedding, you're going to love this. Hit the Santa Star Wars. Check it out, Jeff. You better jump on this. Just a claim. Just a claim. Tell them what this is.
All right, so Star Wars Santa Staros, number 1, variant edition, 1:25 ratio. Presumed grade of a 9.0. It's just a retail of 30, and we have this one available tonight for 12.
You're welcome, Jen. So, Jeff, I would jump on this because there we go. Claim Staros.
All right, you got it, Jeff.
All right, now we're making room. I can put the 2. I am surprised nobody jumped on
The Red Skull.
the Hulk.
Oh, that one's really
All
good,
right,
too.
so Hulk number 12.
Oh, Red Skull's not.
All right, let's get rid of the.
Look at what Preston wrote. You're
what
a
is
good
it?
man, Ron, or your wife is looking over your shoulder.
I can almost smell the ozone crackling from the from the taser.
Yeah, those things have a little power.
Oh, nice.
Aren't they? Really, really surprised the Hulk hasn't moved.
All right, so presumed grade of a 9.0. You can find it in the wild along with John running around.
I'll just put out a
25,
hydro shield.
and we have it the one available for 10. All right, so that is also available.
I am
I
surprised.
want to see Jen Photoshop a hydro shield on here and then post it on social media that I got an edited CCA.
And again, best offer starting at $27. Tell you what, this is a $90 MSRP. The one thing we'll do here is best offer starting at $27, but we'll stop at $50. If it gets to 50, we're stopping. 90 minutes of sports and spam talk. No, Nick will find more stuff to put on the air.
Yeah, I know where there's tons of stuff. It'll just take me a minute to go.
What's up, Triple B?
All right, last of the Mohicans. Let's do the hunt for Wolverine because I have a feeling that this should go. In homage to Ghost Rider number 5 with Punisher and Ghost Rider by Jim Lee. What do we got this at, guys?
All right, so it's just a retail of $149.99, and we have the one available for $89.99.
That's cool.
So if we can get that claimed, then we can open up more of this. Marvel
Yeah, I was gonna say if John Spilios is in this one, he'll definitely
All right, you got it, John.
There he is.
Whoa, Rex, what's up with this Marvel team up with Daredevil being in here?
Actually, there are 2 of them in there.
Are you serious?
I am
Did
serious.
you make sure he has these multiple
Number
copies?
No.
Reading
Five.
copy.
He pulled them and left them on my desk. What are you talking about?
I didn't realize the Daredevil ones were in
Well,
there.
you should have looked at the cover while you were pulling them. I can't help it once it hits my desk.
Am I the only one that cares about Nick's collection?
I'm sorry. Apparently. Why? You hoping it will one day become your collection? Number 25 and number 56.
No, at this rate, he'll wind up inheriting my collection.
All right.
This is a complete set.
Oh, thank you, Creative Key, for looking up stuff for us because we know that John, if it's not Twitter or Instagram or whatever, he has no time to look for actual facts on his phone.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I am going to Disney 100 at the Franklin Institute on Saturday. And one of the things from the
They don't have the
package
Green Hornet at that exhibit.
they
You
do
know
not,
that.
so I'll be in and out in like 15 minutes.
you
But
and a
one of-
million screaming
One of
children.
the
Look
things
ahead.
that you could pick,
What children pay attention to Disney? Children.
one of the things you could pick
You'd
is
be
this Fantastic
surprised.
Four cover.
Well, why don't you go? Why don't you go with John? Gotcha,
Oh,
Preston.
Preston claimed the entire team up set.
Those are nice.
Team ups
All
are
right,
cool.
you got it, buddy. So we have it. We have it at 50, and it includes, just so you know, number 17 Marvel Team Up. Yeah, obviously, all of them include Spider-Man. Number 17 with Mr. Fantastic. Number 20 with Black Panther. Number 25 with Daredevil. Number 34 with Valkyrie. Number 38 with The Beast. Number 44 with Moondragon. Number 52 with Captain America. Number 56 with Daredevil, which Nick missed twice. Number 57 with Black Widow, and number 58 with Ghost Rider.
Now Preston got the FF, right?
Yes, he got the FF.
Oh, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Or the ASM, yeah. Right, correct. All right, you got it, Preston. All right. Let's see.
We're gonna do the forgiveness giveaway too. We are not going to count tonight's giveaways towards the only once in 30 days.
Oh, so people can just
You can enter and not worry.
Ron's got a question for you.
You have any of the Gargoyles original cover art left? Not the first few, Ronald. They're all sold, but we're talking to Ken about bringing number 3 and 4 on the air. So if you want to Google what 3 and 4 look like and you're interested, let me know.
Ken's busy prioritizing what you want him to do,
Yeah.
plus what I tell him you want him to do.
And Rex, if at the break you step outside, make sure you put the wooden thing in. The door's locked since everybody left.
That's
Amy and Mariana ran while they could.
what. Amy's gone.
Yeah. Amy's
Good night,
gone.
everybody. It'll be Alec talking about new comics.
She couldn't take it anymore.
Worse week for that too. It's a super small week.
Yeah, right. All right. Hey, if all these cool comics sell out, guys, keep in mind one thing. I will pull more comics and make deals on them without even looking up the prices. So.
And he said that when he took a vegetable sandwich.
Or if anybody that he likes is on the cover, actually. Since you missed Daredevil not one time, but twice. You missed him
Dude, what
twice.
time did we do this today? I just put the pile there. You were supposed to sell them separately. Did we not get into a discussion that they were supposed to be separate?
No, we did not. We had the discussion after the fact.
Yes, but when have we done packs
Well,
like this?
I'm sorry, but my Wayback Machine is on the fritz. It's in the shop right now. Okay?
It's right next to your Viewmaster.
It's right next to my Viewmaster. There's nothing I can do.
All right, we're getting you the CCAs, Ronald. Come for the comics, stay for the banner.
Right? No kidding. And the COVID tests, apparently.
Yes, John, your covers also. Let's see. I picked up the Darkwing VHA. Oh, cool. You picked up the Darkwing VHS cover. You know what? Amy's not here. John, email Amy. So email Amy, CC me, we'll jump on it.
All right. Let's see. I picked up Darkwing Duck VHS cover artboard, and I think I know he's been working on that.
Oh, so it's John's that's being colored, not Ronald. Ronald got his in black and white.
Yes.
I got confused.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So Creative Keep, that should be coming soon. Amy emailed him. John Spilios. Amy emailed today, and Ronald. Okay. So you got everything today. Very happy to hear.
All right. So, are we all sufficiently confused?
Yes.
Because
Now,
I sure am.
somebody claim the Hulk at $10. Is it 10?
Did somebody claim it?
No, somebody do it.
so-
I'm saying.
Oh,
somebody
okay.
claim
All right.
it.
Well, you're confusing me. The way you phrased it, it sounded like somebody claimed
And somebody put that
I
opening offer on Batman, Superman at 27. Come on, let's get this going. I got to be able to.
I think
afford
that's
more-
the first issue with Otley too, on the Hulk. So
It is. Are you a fan of the Hulk series now that Otley did number 12? He's doing the last 2.
well, I was gonna say that the problem is it got canceled. So I like Otley on it, but at that rate, it's not really. There's not much he can really do with it. The story's basically it is what it is at this point. He's kind of
Yeah,
got
he's
to figure
just
out how to wrap it up.
Story at this point, unfortunately.
But they are historic for one other reason. They are historic because these are the last 2 books that Otley's doing for any other publisher. He's doing creator-owned moving forward.
Yep,
Oh,
he's moving
wow.
back to basically I think it was Image, and he's going to be doing something that he likes, and he's not going to be doing ongoings anymore either.
Nope, he's only doing special stories, miniseries, etc.
Interesting.
So
That's respect.
you got it. All right, real quick. Blade, do the 100 copy incentive Blade. Let's talk about that because that's a steal tonight.
All right. So you're talking about the Virgin?
Yep, the
All right, so-
rarer one.
Bloodline, Daughter of Blade #1, Virgin variant, 1 in 100 ratio.
A retailer had to buy 100 of these.
So a presumed grade of a 9.0.
Probably more 9.4 to 9.6 again.
Suggested retail of 150, and we have the one available for 60.
So this is really cool. So somebody picked this up. And don't we have a different blade? Isn't this one also blade?
We do. Let me find it. Bloodline Daughter Blade number 1, variant edition 1:25 ratio. So suggested retail 25, and we have that one, presumed grade of 9.0.
Boom!
Available for 10.
That is dynamite. So, because remember, retailer had to buy 25 of these to get this. So we are offering it for $10. So I cannot believe we don't have any Bloodline fans here. Jesus, did the chat freeze?
I was gonna say I'm looking at the prices on eBay now. They're that's a very good price for them. I would if you're interested in this, I would definitely hop on that because they're all selling well above that.
Well, we're trying to give everybody a good deal. You know what? We thought about this. You know, obviously we want to present Dynamite books, we want to present signed books. But now that we've started offering some back issues and some of the incentives, a lot of people have been really happy with that. So,
all right. So, Gabe Carino, you got it, bud.
You got
it.
All right.
No,
All right,
that's
so,
a really good deal.
JD, if you will, because nothing makes Amy angrier than when we don't fill it out when she's not here, because then she just thinks when she's not here we all run amok.
Was it? I haven't read issue 2. Jen was saying that issue 2, that book was really good too. I haven't read that.
I actually didn't read either of them.
All right, so Nick. Well, they haven't even had a chance to put the hashtag up.
How about hashtag love LUVEXP?
All right, how about that?
Hashtag
that up?
Hashtag love LUVEXP.
Why don't you pick the first giveaway? What are we giving away?
I tell you what, let's get some 1s and 2s. Who wants the Marvel Tales to be the first giveaway? Let's put that as a 1. Who wants Cherish number 5 Virgin to be a giveaway?
Or you could just type in Marvel Tales or Cherish, which would make it a little bit easier to keep track of.
And hashtag love EXP.
Yeah, we're gonna do okay. All right, I like what you did there, JD.
Nice. And remember, this does not count in the 30-day. Like you can only win once. All right.
So we got 1 for Cherish.
Local Man's great. Love Tony Fleeks and Tim Seeley. It is great.
1, 2, 3 for Cherish.
All right, so the $50 Cherish is going to be the. No, you got
1 for Tails.
2 for Tails.
2 for Tails.
John Spilio said Tails. Mr. Easy Go Lucky just said, "Oh my God, it's a flip of the coin." Tell you what, let's just. You know what? I have an idea.
All right. Well, Tails is in the lead now.
Well, I tell you what, let's throw caution to the wind. When we come back at 6:40, we'll give away both, and then I'll find something else to give away in the second hour.
Actually, it's a little confusing when we do what you're giving away both to the same winner.
No, 2 in a row.
Okay.
2 in a row.
I didn't get an opportunity to read it. Oh,
this is the people in the chat getting to see what it's like to be me. You come in, you say hi to Nick, you get some books, you go home.
Maybe a statue leaves too. Who knows?
That was really boring, John.
Who said that?
I did.
Maybe you should go to your office, sir.
All right. So, JD, how many people do we have that have put the hashtag up at this point?
And let's get some more likes. As CJ Design said, we got 23.
CJ, I got to tell you, I would have started, suspecting that was Nick, except he's standing right here.
You can't time these in YouTube chat. By the way, everybody, let's do this next week. Share our shows in advance of the shows, and we'll do more giveaways. The more people in the room, I'll do a giveaway for every 20 people in the room.
All right, so we got to take a break. So what we'll do is give everybody a chance to get their hashtags in. Let's go ahead and do the drawing immediately after we come back from break, okay? And we're going to do 2 back-to-back drawings. All right, so go ahead. Take us out, JD. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Hang around.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
This is The Experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hey there, hi there, hello there. You're as welcome as can be.
Hi, I'm Nancy McCann. Welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience.
Welcome, everybody. It's Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. Brendan, Al, Jason, hanging out. There I am. Welcome back to Kicking It with Henry, folks. I am your host, Henry Kumpa. It's great to be here with you guys.
So we are going to talk about books that are in stores this week.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mishmash.
Hello, and welcome to the Black Comics Universe, presented by Peep Game Comics.
And you gotta love it that the first people in a minute to skim it are creators.
Up, everybody! Welcome to another Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Space Cadet.
Hey!
What's up?
Welcome, everyone, for another episode of I Must Ask You a Question.
Hi, everybody! Welcome to Nerd News Now.
Hey, this is Rex. Welcome to Comic Collectables.
Hey, hello, all you happy people. Welcome to the damn Wickline show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is the crazy show that we do on Thursdays called What's in the Box? What's in the Box?
Comic culture and sales.
And we're back. Kapow Comics, thanks for joining us, man. All right, just want to give everybody a final chance to get hashtag love EXP. And Robert A., I did get your email. I apologize. We've been so backed up, about the Risque Comics. You're probably not going to see any on the Experience, but I will get to your list as soon as I can, my friend. So just want to let you know. All right, so
Oh, that's really nice.
Brittany, assuming you're not John.
It's John's. Oh, we got John.
I've been around the block a couple times. Thank you, Brittany, for saying that. I got to tell you, this just sort of happened. The group evolved in its own sort of way, and it's a pretty caring group, as you can tell from our best offers. That generally, we don't have anybody competing anymore for best offers. But thank you for saying that, Brittany. We have a great time. We love John. We wish the best for him, and if we can bring a little bit of something extra to his day, then I feel like we've accomplished our job. John Spilios, no, not me. Now I know it's not you, John. That was quick, dude. You fired that off. There's flames coming off your finger. It's like I don't want my wife to think I ever do that. But yeah, thank you for saying so, Brittany. We appreciate it. And again, it's a pleasure to have John here. We love all our viewers. That's for sure. And yeah, I agree with Alec. John rocks. But yeah, great group. So you should start buying comics, Brittany.
Oh, she is, believe me.
You think she's beating on John right now? But all right, so yeah, let's do the drawing, shall we? JD, how many people we got entered in anyway? 18. All right.
18.
That's not for government work. Let's do it. All right. Oh, we're gonna pick. The first giveaway is gonna be the Cherish. All right. We had to pick one, so I'm picking it. I'm making an executive decision here on the fly.
I want to see Nick come back in all gassed up on espresso and no dinner.
He doesn't drink coffee. Oh, Pablito, congratulations, man. All right, so
congratulations. There we go, buddy.
Friend. I don't believe you have ordered anything before, so JD, our producer, is going to throw up a link. please click on that link and fill out the submission form so we have your ship to address so we can get the book out to you. All right. That submission form will come to all of us, and there it is. All right. And we'll be able to send it out to you, Pablito. And thanks for joining us, man. Very cool. All right. So a brand new winner tonight. All right. So next up on the giveaway is going to be the Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man and number 31. And we have a presumed grade of a 6.0. All right. JD, if you would, spin that wheel. And we've got Triple B. Congrats, bud.
He just said nice win. Yeah, nice win, Triple B.
All right. There you go, buddy. All right.
Karma
so
came right back for you.
It really did.
Nick will come sometime for the end of the show, I guess, and just pick something out and create havoc when Amy gets in tomorrow morning. Like, what did you guys give away? You know, I hate that.
Amy, what didn't we give away?
I hate that discussion. You know, and she's not here to answer it. So,
No.
all right. So, new comic book day. Might as well get to it.
Yeah, it was kind of
It's a light week.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
especially because wasn't last week we just had like this monstrous sort of.
I think it was last week or the week before. I don't remember. It was like, I think 2 weeks ago. I had like 17 books almost.
Yeah.
Well, anything reach out and grab you?
You know, I mean, I generally we try not to. So, well, you know what? I'll let Alex go first. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it sounded like you were on to something there, just with that quick sigh of like, hey. I mean, it was a pretty cool week. Ablaze had Children of the Black Sun issue number 3. I had to get it digitally, so that kind of sucked. But I had my shop order me an extra copy. Dark Horse came out with Clear issue number 1. Although that's a comicsology, John, we talk about comicsology all the time. This is the first time it came for a physical copy, though.
Yeah, it's just a
So
great
I thought
book.
that was really cool.
That was sort of what I was going to mention, so you kind of touched on it. It looks like this is going to be a thing now. I wasn't sure initially where comicsology was going with like comicsology exclusives, right?
Well, wasn't Night of the Ghoul also a comicsology?
Yeah. Night of the Ghoul was, first of all, a really good book.
It was cool. I only read the first 2 though.
Yeah, you kind of had this staggered thing where people with comicsology had read it, right? And then the hard copy didn't come out. Physical copies didn't come out for a while. So it was sort of like here, and then here again as new people were discovering it.
Right.
I don't know if they're going to maybe shorten the length of time. Yeah, Clear is a fantastic read. The artwork, just the colors. You know what I mean? I don't even care if you're necessarily, well, maybe it's not necessarily my kind of story. I think it's a great read. But just looking at the book, we talk about that sometimes. A book like Clear is sort of like, this is like the power of the comic book graphic medium.
Right.
You open it up and it's just, it looks amazing. And, we're not trying to tell people to buy a specific book, and I'm certainly not telling people to get comicsology. I mean, I have way too many subscriptions. I'm certainly not telling anybody that. But there is sometimes like a little bit of advantage. I remember reading Night of the Ghoul, and I think the day it came out, Francisco Francavilla put something on his social media.
Right.
Like, go check this out today. And if you like his art style, I don't know who doesn't. His art style really lends itself to horror, right? And when I kind of saw what this book was, I was like, oh, my first thought was, why are they not releasing this? And a few people on different social media platforms were talking about this, that, whatever. Amazon was going into business for themselves.
Right.
And I guess, well, yeah, of course they are. They're Amazon, right? I'm surprised they haven't started buying like restaurants and shoe stores or whatever. But
hey, don't put that idea out there, man. They're gonna do it.
Edit that in post. I did not say that.
Amazon restaurant. Oh my God, that would be the end.
Could you imagine?
No,
Like,
I
every
can't
table has
imagine.
Alexa. So it would be like, what would you like?
How do you know that's not coming?
And if you got Prime, the food comes out faster, or you have priority over regular customers because you've got the Prime membership.
So.
Oh my God. All right. That's the end of that conversation. We're not putting that out there. Jeff Bezos watching this like, oh, hold on.
Watching
Oh, man, I got an idea.
Something with real estate. I don't know if you guys read about that, Bezos.
I heard about that.
I did read that. They were sort of.
Well, he's also trying to buy a sports team too. I was reading. Wasn't he in the running for the Washington Commanders?
Washington Commanders. I'm actually surprised he doesn't have one with that level
but Dan
of money.
Schneider is no, it's not that. The rumor is that Dan Schneider is blocking him.
He doesn't want to sell it
because Jeff Bezos owns the Washington Post, and the Washington Post has been crucifying Dan Schneider. Not that it wasn't.
Snyder's a problem owner. They want.
Oh no doubt.
I'm not surprised.
Well, that's the thing. He deserves to get crucified. He's
I'm not saying that he doesn't.
He's earned it.
But the question becomes, is he smarter than a fox or not? People have hypothesized that perhaps he's doing it to raise the price.
All right. Did we sell anything else? Did we sell anything else?
We did not.
Okay, real quick. Start selling, because if we sell
you sit on that table and this table collapses on my legs, I will have to file for workman's comp.
All incentive covers. Action Comics 1050. Check it out. We will bring these on the air. Star Wars Yoda incentive cover. We'll bring that on the air. Star Wars High Republic incentive cover. We'll put that on the air. Venom incentive cover. We'll put that on the air. Amazing Spider-Man 16 versus Chasm incentive cover. That on the air. And these will be as aggressively priced as the other books. So, did you guys do the giveaways yet?
We did.
We did.
Then why are they still here?
To show people what they missed out on, so it really stings.
Oh man, still nobody bought the Hulk. Wow.
Oh, and what I was saying about New Comic Book Day was, I always try to say, like, DC has nothing for me. DC has nothing.
So who
for
won
me.
out of curiosity?
The winner of the Cherish was Pablito, who is a new viewer.
Nice.
And then Marvel Tales was our buddy Triple B.
Nice. All right, and we'll do one more giveaway, but come on, guys. We got 18 minutes. Sell through.
We don't have 18 minutes, Nick. We have much longer than 18 minutes.
We have 18 minutes if you want more books to come on the air.
We have an hour and 18 minutes.
We have 18 minutes if you want more books to come on the air.
So go ahead. Finish your thought.
No, I was just saying that just when DC kind of said, I was like, I can't stand anything. They did a Stargirl book today, which was really good, and they did another new Golden Age book today. I kind of really like those characters. I mean, the Dynamite stuff, obviously, I read, but I didn't really have any, plans or expectations over at the comic book store. And essentially, they're like, "Oh, aren't you a Golden Age guy?" And yeah, I am. And they keep trying, and it's almost like I get frustrated with the failure, but I can't not admire the trying. They're trying to get something to work, and it's just Stargirl. I just like that character.
Right.
I just think it's a great kind of shot at let's try something new. Golden Age, it's almost like it's I hate to use this term. It's almost like AI wrote this book.
If we're being honest here, I mean, you're saying like DC, they're trying to make it work. I mean, you commend them for trying. I hear more people talk positively about DC books than Marvel. I'm not really hearing anything positive about Marvel anymore over the last couple of weeks, last month. I mean, I picked up three. I picked up 3 today. The Silver Surfer book. It's god awful. I only got it because it's a super light week. I got the new X-23. I actually thought that was good. Will it continue to be good? I mean, we'll see how it goes. But I like X-23. I thought it was a good jump on point for new readers. And then Moon Knight. Well, I guess actually the Moon Knight issue was good too. But overall, the last couple of weeks, every time I do a top 10 list, it's like, all right, now that we just got done with through 7, let's get on to the indies and whatever else I read. Marvel's almost a lock every time for like the worst books of the week at this point. It really is. It's every week. So this is how I go into my new comic book day. I read Marvel first. If I get DC, I read DC after, and all the other indies. I try to guess what the top 10 list I do is going to be. So that's why I start with Marvel first, because they're almost always in the the 10, 9, 8, 7 range.
Yeah.
But it's true. They just haven't been good. The stories are very generic. There's nothing unique about them. No creativeness. And it's just subpar.
Well, it's like they just kind of keep on keeping on. Like you were the house of ideas, and now you're the house of gotta get another book out. Gotta get another book out.
Yeah.
We talked about it before, characters spread over too many books. I mean, Spider-Man, Wolverine in 19 different books. People are just like, okay, man.
All right, Triple B, I saw what you asked. I think that there is a Purgatory Must Die medal, but I will find out for you, buddy.
And yeah, the Stargirl covers, Triple B mentioned it. The Stargirl covers are just amazing. I mean, I like I said, I like the character. I'm not going to sit here and say it's like, an Eisner Award nominee or anything. I just like the character, and I can't, you know what I mean? It's one of those things I looked, I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? There's a couple little tiny corners of the DC universe I really love, right? Stargirl and Justice Society are one. They kind of ruined Legion of Superheroes for me, so I'm sort of out of that.
All right, so I saw some reviews or I saw one review for Shazam, and it kind of came off as it was okay, it was entertaining, but it wasn't, it wasn't great. Was the general gist of the review?
I did not, John, but if you think it was that good, maybe I'll go back and try to grab it. John Spilios was mentioning Human Target number 12. I mean, that's the thing I hear again. They're talking about trying to develop into a TV show. And I'm like, wait, didn't we do this already? Wasn't there already a Human Target TV show on Fox, I think?
Was there?
Oh, hey, all you got to do is keep trying. All they have to do is keep trying. Zero expectations. People don't care about it. All they have is have one stick. Might change everything for them.
So, John, I'm not saying it was a great review, and I only read one. So the review was, it was entertaining, but it wasn't great. So it was kind of a lukewarm sort of review, I guess.
Well, we talked about this on Monday with Robbie. I think they're trying to soft bury this movie. I saw the preview in the theater, and it's just
because
it does not
in
seem
the direction that they're moving.
It does not seem like this is getting a full court press promotionally. It just doesn't. And I'm sure they spent a ton on advertising, but it's not there. It's not there.
Now I gotta ask you, John, because it's been a few weeks since you've done this Wednesday show. Ant-Man's been out for a minute now. I don't know how many times you saw it, but did you like it? I haven't seen it yet. I'm just gonna wait for Disney Plus.
Yeah, I've seen it quite a few times by now. I was slow to.
How many times?
Yesterday was 16.
Oh, come on. Oh my God. Come on with that, man.
It's a great way to start my day. Well, my day starts real late for me because, I don't do anything. But that 12 o'clock show is just the right time.
Even less this week. No food again.
Oh, my God. Why don't you...
16 times, though.
Like it's a boiler room.
How does that help me in terms of the food issue?
Well, the food issue's a wall.
And weird, yes. Yes, he did say 16.
I did say 16 times, yeah.
So you liked it.
I did.
I know Amy liked it.
I thought it was what it's supposed to be. I know it got some people who didn't like it, this, that, whatever, push back against Marvel, and that's fine. People are entitled to their opinion. They can say what they want. I think sometimes people say this stuff just for clicks and page views.
Right, I agree with that.
And I think other times it's legitimate criticisms.
If I did the math right, and I just did it really quick, that would be 33 hours and 20 minutes that you spent watching Ant-Man Quantumania.
Yeah.
33 hours and 20 minutes.
Well, he eats in between that, too.
Yeah, I have, not like in a row. It's like different days or whatever. But
yeah.
I don't know if I've watched 33 hours of television or movies in the last month.
Whole month. It's not in a row, Alec. Kind of like the murderer. He didn't murder those 16 people in a row. It took a couple of months.
Well, I've been there so often.
So that makes it better.
They don't say anything when I have my lunch, right?
There's a chance that you may have also spent more time in the movie theater watching Ant-Man Quantumania than I have in the last year. One movie for me the entire year.
Still work tell me that. People that still go to their jobs every day, they're like, dude, I haven't spent that much time in a theater in a year. I'm like, I know.
Dude, I haven't spent that much time in a theater in 10 years, probably.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God.
That's wild to me. But I'm glad you liked it though. I'm hearing a lot of negative. A lot of my friends actually like it. Didn't think of it at all. I'm keeping an open mind.
His friends didn't like it.
Okay.
I'm keeping an open mind with it. I'm expecting it to not be great, but I also really like the other Ant-Mans a lot. So maybe I'll have a little bias. I'm already kind of programmed to like it a little bit because I like Paul Rudd, Ant-Man. I hear Jonathan Majors nailed it as Kang. So
yeah. I went to see Creed because of Jonathan Majors.
Oh, really?
That's not my kind of movie. That's very much a movie I watch on HBO.
Oh, I also just found out that there's 3 of them. I didn't know there was 2.
Yeah. I feel like I'm spoiling stuff here. But yeah, I went to see that because...
And Weird wants to know 16 times in 19 days. It came out 19 days ago, and you were sick. How do you do it?
Well, there's multiple. Some days it's multiple showings. I'll go during a day. A lot of times I'll go in the evening with friends or whatever. Like, we're old guys. What are we going to do? Nobody wants to see an old guy at a club. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to see like an old guy, like at a bar. Usually,
they especially don't want to see it at a club at like 12:30 in the afternoon.
No, but my point is, I'll go have lunch, and that's my show by myself, right? And then there's always a second showing with somebody else.
All right. So Joel wants to know if you watched Cocaine Bear.
I have seen Cocaine Bear. That's a movie I just, it's like I saw it to see it. I didn't expect much, and they didn't deliver much other than what you saw.
Oh, really? It's not that cool?
It's okay. It's not as good as I hoped, but, it was
I thought
fine.
that'd be cool. It looked really fun.
Like I said, it's probably one of those movies where when you're at home and you've had 5 or 6 beers, I bet this is like the best movie you've ever seen because it's like a bear on cocaine, right? But when you're drinking like a soda at like 12:40 in the afternoon, it's good. It's not great.
So Ouroboros Snake, what's up, bud? Thanks for joining us, man.
John, there's no reason that you can't be having those beers at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. There really isn't. You can.
One of the things I try not to do is drink alcohol in the theater anymore. I did that for years and years, and then you got to drive home, and this is before Uber.
Yeah, he was getting sick of the usher coming up, sir. The movie's been over for 3 hours, sir. We need to clean up, please.
He pulls out his card and he says, "I'm here for the next one. It's okay."
I'm here for the next one. I actually have done that before. I didn't want
sir, it's 1 a.m. We have no more showings today. You got to come back tomorrow.
Bright and early, 8 o'clock.
Theater, like I got myself real comfortable, and the show is over, and the girl comes in to clean, and I'm like, I'm here for I'm just gonna sit here for a half hour on my phone, and
she's like, "Can you at least lift your feet so I can sweep under?"
The manager is like, "Well, we kind of have to ask you to leave. I'm really sorry." And then he's like, "I see you here almost every day, so you can just chill here. That's
just
fine.
lift your feet."
Yeah,
that's what sweeping, please.
I could clean up.
The cleaning crew comes in. And someone looks up there like, "Oh, that guy's sitting up there," and someone else just squints there like, "Hold on, that's John. John's always here. Just clean around him. Clean around them."
It's one of those things where the more you go, the more free points they give you. So I don't even know what popcorn and soda cost anymore. And I always upgrade to like the Ant-Man Quantumania cup or the whatever cup.
You should look on the price.
I always do that too. When I saw Black Panther, I got like Black Panther popcorn thing that they did.
Yeah. I love that.
I'm thinking, I don't go to the theater that often, and I don't care if it's like $25. I mean, it's a ridiculous price, I'm going for a whole experience here.
To me, it's the Disney World thing. If you're walking into Disney World, a hot dog is $11. Don't tell me you're shocked. You could have stayed at a Disney World and gotten a hot dog at a place for $2. You chose to go, to the happiest place on earth.
So in Weird, the theater he goes to, they are luxury.
They are luxury seats.
So his hiney does not get sore,
seats.
actually, at Weird.
And at this point, it's conformed to him as well.
I do.
It has a butt impression.
I always sit like the 17-row seat. So whatever theater you go into, I tend to sit the 17.
He's got one of the ushers there guards a seat before he gets there. Oh no, I'm sorry, that seat's reserved. You can't sit.
That's funny you made that comment about not knowing the price of things. I don't know if you ever heard that story. You know who Dwayne Wade is, the retired basketball player. I guess wherever he was living, they asked him like, "Oh, we got to get milk for the house or whatever," and he handed, I think it was his kid or his wife, like $20, and she was like, "I'm just going for milk," and he's like, "What? Do you need more money?" And the joke is that he's so wealthy and loaded and bought groceries in years, had no idea what milk costs. He thought it cost over $20 for milk.
Yeah. Would you hear the one about Taylor Swift? Somebody made a joke about eggs and she missed it. because I'm pretty sure
she didn't know things were like $7.
Well, she had no idea. I mean, again, I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift does not go to the supermarket and buy a dozen eggs.
Well, there's like 12 of them in the box. Of course, it's $7.
Exactly right. And the fact that if she had to pay $100 for a dozen eggs, I don't think she'd notice the difference.
She probably wouldn't. What's really funny, only because you mentioned Taylor Swift, is when I used to work at Iron Hill in Westchester, I worked with
Iron Hill Brewery.
Yeah, I worked with a girl that grew up with Taylor Swift, and she said she was miserable. She was a horrible friend, just a really bad person growing up with. It's a super quick story, but she went to one of her birthday parties, and she said that Taylor just sat in her room the entire time and wouldn't let any of the kids come into her room, and basically made them stand outside the door to watch her play with her toys. She said it was the weirdest thing ever. They were like 4 or 5 years old, but she said she'll never forget that. So, fun fact about Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
I tell everyone that story.
I heard she's a little standoffish. Hey, there was a.
He's gonna get a cease and desist in the mail from her lawyer. I'm waiting for that.
So I heard. So my cousin, her family has a beach house in Rhode Island, a place called Westerly, I believe, Rhode Island, right? And we went there in the winter because they rent the place out there in the summers. And we went there for, I think it was Thanksgiving or something, and we drove by the Taylor Swift mansion. Dude, there was guarded at the front gate and everything. Yeah. And is
that where she's from now?
Well, she has a huge, dude.
If I had that kind of money, do you think I'd want to see porn?
Didn't know that.
Well, here's the thing, though. She was trying. I don't know how it resolved itself, but she was trying to make her portion of the beach private, but she couldn't. And
oh my God, I believe it.
And it was going back and forth, and I
they have that down on Long Beach Island, though. To be honest with you, there are people
I know that. But now imagine, I know that LBI, those rich people. Okay, yeah. Now imagine 100 of them. And they're Taylor Swift, and there's a guard at the gate. I mean, it's a beautiful mansion. It sits right on the bluff, and it's great. But it's like, come on, man.
Swifty said she was 4. Give her a break.
Triple B,
Swifty basement. He said, give her a break.
Yeah. So I have heard not so great things. I mean, but
she's on commercials.
She's times.
She's on commercials with herself.
She's on commercials. She's fine.
Okay.
Do a book before we go to break.
No.
So your friend doesn't come in here.
No. He's going to come in anyway. There's no way around it.
He's almost done with his sandwich. Hurry up quickly.
Oh my God. All right. So you know what? Let's do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh.
No, and they just announced the new movie too, or TV show or something.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Number 6 from 1988. It is a wraparound cover.
Ooh.
First appearance of Leatherhead. Presumed grade of a 7.5. And we'll give JD a second to get that up there.
He's probably pouring a beer. Why don't you?
Or getting the pizza.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
All right.
That is cool.
Floating around in the wild for around $40. First appearance of Leatherhead. And we have the one available for $26.
Man, I love the OG TMNT right there. That's so cool.
Yeah. Wow.
That's old school.
That is old school. That is great, man.
Do we have any TMNT fans in the house?
Wait, what?
I said I hope we have some TMNT fans in the
house.
I
hope there's some Turtle fans in the house because that's a very cool cover.
Wait, I thought we had something else. Did we do that one already? I thought we had something else that was TMNT. Maybe not. Maybe I'm losing my mind.
at a certain point on the list, there was another TMNT, but I think it got deleted.
Oh, I remember what happened to it. Never mind. Yes, it was removed. Never mind. I am losing my mind, but not for the reason I thought. But thank you, JD. So let's see. Snapper soup. How did we get to snapper soup?
Turtles.
Turtles.
There you go. I was partial to adolescent
radioactive black belt hamsters. Absolutely no connection whatsoever.
All right, so let's go to our next break. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Are we doing more giveaways and stuff?
Well, we gotta wait until Nick picks one. I see Lars Man's in the house. You know what? We'll do something Spider-Man as soon as we get back.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code. You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
All right, and we're back. All right, so let me get 2 books, the 2 Spidey books out, and we'll do the Rex cap is actually going to be pretty short. All right, so first Spider-Man book.
Just to show us everything sold in the front.
Well, I figured Nick came in and started throwing books at us. All right, here we go. Amazing Spider-Man number 55, first printing, Legacy number 856, CGC graded, guaranteed 9.8.
Wow.
Suggested retail of $89.99. We have the one available for $62.19.
That is so cool.
This is the first one that Gleason was doing like this too.
Yeah.
That is such a cool cover.
That is such a cool cover, man.
All right, and then the other Spider-Man book of the night, Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 1, signed in silver by Raza. It is number 1 of only 40 signed in silver. Suggested retail of $69.99. It is one of our 5-star at $50 books.
The color
Looks like number 1 out of 40 too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm looking at that. It's 1 out of 40, right?
That is correct, gentlemen. All right, so let's do the Rex cap. It's going to be real short. All right, so, you know what? Let me throw this out there as well. Dynamite 10-pack reader set, 10 random Dynamite titles. Suggested retail cover price of $3.99 or higher, so $40 or higher. And as always, as thank you to our viewers, we have it for $5, so 50 cents a copy. All right, then we did Hulk number 12, variant edition, 1:25 ratio, so the retailer had to buy 25 to get one of these. Floating in the Wild for $25, and we have the one available for $10. All right, then we did Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1, signed in silver by Raza. Suggested retail is $69.99, and we have the one available 5-star at $50. Then we had Batman Superman #1, signed in gold by Jay Lee. It is number 5 of only 10 signed. All right, large man, you got it, buddy.
Cool.
All right, so the Hulk is gone. All right, so
now Nick can breathe. Nick is all juiced up. He has a ton of books he wants to sell.
all right, suggested retail of $89.99. It is the only best offer book of the night, starting at $27, and we will stop at $50. All right, then we had Amazing Spider-Man #55, first printing legacy #856, CGC graded 9.8. Suggested retail of $89.99, and we have the one available for $62.19. So let's throw, Let's throw a Dynamite book out. Vampirella versus Red Sonja #5, incentive virgin cover by Steve Beach, 1:15 ratio. Suggested retail of $50, and we have the one available for $19.69.
This is a great book. I don't, like we talked about New Comic Book Day. I didn't really want to beat a dead horse with the Dynamite books. This is just a great book. This is
that horse, John.
This is the two leading lady characters from Dynamite, and probably my favorite Dynamite thing, which is their superpowers multiverse setting.
Right.
I don't, I joke around about this a lot,
Preston,
but
you got it, buddy.
Literally, this is a book that, like, if I could have, I would have said, I want to see this book, and you know what I mean? It's very, very cool. And one of Dynamite's other characters were out this week. A personal favorite of mine, Dejah Thoris #1. A little bit of sort of almost like Dejah Thoris Year One. A little bit different than what you usually see with that character.
All right, we got you, Preston. All right, just so you know. All right, so what are we thinking about Shazam? I mean, has anybody else read any reviews?
My impression is more of what I don't see them doing than what I do see them doing. It's like reading between the lines. Black Adam, you could not leave your house without being bombarded by Black Adam ads.
True.
And I think for a variety of reasons, they've decided, you know what, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, we couldn't really bury it like we did Batgirl, so let's just let it out there, let it play out. We talked about this on Monday. Zachary Levi has sort of gotten himself on the side of certain social issues that are contentious and, provocative, and they get people screaming and yelling. I can't say this enough. If you're a famous person, get off social media. Just shut up. Let your publicist handle your account. My movie's coming out on this day. Stop telling me what you think, if it's okay to have pineapple on pizza, how you vote, where you go to church. I don't need to know that. I need you to get in costume and convince me that you're the character they're paying you to be. Like, people didn't like Black Adam. I was convinced with The Rock as Black Adam because the modern incarnation of Black Adam is a way over the top, sort of.
So that's kind of, I didn't read highly entertaining, John Spilios. I read it was entertaining, but wasn't all that, was the impression I got. So go ahead. So you're saying?
No, I'm just saying that this Shazam Fury of the Gods has not received the push that Black Adam had. And I think
agree with
partly that's because the lead is Zachary Levi and not Dwayne Johnson.
I was going to say, that's all The Rock, who's been dying for this movie for years.
Okay. I mean, I don't disagree with that, but the whole logic of what Zachary Levi said, and I'm not saying I agree with it, but they've got to be real careful with that, because I got to tell you, you can't kind of sanction Zachary Levi when you allowed all this Ezra Miller nonsense. I mean, whatever Zachary Levi said, whatever he said, I don't agree with. But that's a far cry from the views of,
What did he say?
Anything else sell?
Yeah, some other stuff.
What's sold?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Listen,
The Hulk finally sold.
The Hulk sold.
Who bought it?
Lars Man.
Lars Man. Oh, Ooh, he missed out the Marvel team ups. Ooh.
We're not talking about that since he got here.
Yeah, we're not into that, Nick. Hey, I'm going to show you stuff, but it's already sold. So here, drool over this. Now I'm leaving. We don't do that, Nick. That's mean.
Sometimes we do it. Let's be honest.
To each other, not to the viewers, not to the group. That's different.
Don't get me wrong. I want the movie to be good. I am not a Zachary Levi fan specifically. I don't have anything against the guy. I'm not a Shazam version of Captain Marvel fan. Don't have anything against that character. It just, I hope it's good. My feeling is that it'll be okay.
So seriously, is the Hulk the last thing you sold?
Off the top of my head, Nick, I don't know. No, what was the Hulk the last thing, guys? Does anybody remember?
Did the ASM sell too? I don't remember.
The what's the Amazing Spider-Man?
The Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man? Oh, the DGC graded?
No, we did not.
What?
Our buddy Largeman has them both.
That's what it was.
I could have.
JD, if I'm wrong, go ahead and throw that up, buddy.
No,
Thank you.
I'm sure you're not wrong.
JD's like, don't put me in the middle of this.
I hate when mom and dad fight. I'm in the backseat of the car.
He said it's really good. All right, John. Look, hey, I'm with you there. Yeah, thank you, JD.
Well, what was the stuff going on with Zachary Levi?
Because I really enjoyed the first one.
The Hulk got cleaned after Vampire and Red Sonja?
Oh yeah, we did. Preston took Vampire Red Sonja.
Took the Vampire and Red Sonja.
I don't know if he took it before or after. I forget.
Where's the Vampire and Red Sonja?
I think it might still be up.
Oh, the $50 book. Preston did?
Yes.
It's thank you.
I might have to put more stuff up. Come on, anybody put the minimum $27 up? If I was Mark Millar, I would say, like, you cheap bastages, but I'm not Mark Millar.
Do you want to?
Large man, you're going to love something that I might put up.
Do like a slab.
Ooh, I only got 2 of these, though.
He's getting ready to go to town. I got to start writing.
Well, not yet. First, did anybody put $27 on the Batman Superman?
No, Nick, nobody did.
All right, you know what? Here's the thing. When I come back, if nobody put down the minimum of $27 on that $90 book that we're going to stop at $50, I'm taking it off because I'm going to keep it because it's number 5 of only 10 in the world.
Oh boy! And shut the TV off too. Tell them the show's over.
You want me to shut this TV off? Doesn't that ruin the live stream?
Before the C word. Wait, I kind of got lost. Hold on a second here.
No, I don't want to get into that.
It can be good, but it'll lead to nowhere. If I promise that they won't pay off because they won't. I agree with that, Marcus. I agree with that. I think that they don't see a future. I don't think it's because of Zachary Levi. I think they just don't see how they're going to incorporate that into whatever.
Well, somebody said that the new slate of DC movies has made.
It's just too campy. I don't know how you're going to incorporate that. Yeah, it really.
It's not what. It's not the tone that they're looking for. It's
after Batgirl, I was surprised they didn't shelve it.
Wait, shelve what? Shazam or
Shazam.
Flash?
I was
gonna say
they were all in.
The thing is with the Flash, where everyone keeps saying like, I can't believe they're releasing it because of Ezra. They haven't ditched Ezra. The thing is this is supposed to, I guess, lead into everything else that they're doing with DC. Like, this movie cannot flop. It's just a shame that Ezra started doing all that wacky and wild stuff that got a really bad name for himself. But this movie can't screw up for them because they need this to lead into everything else. They're probably going to ditch Ezra after it. They're probably appreciate it, whatever. But
we touched on that on Monday because I read an article not supported by anything. Huh?
This would be a great segue. Do we have a Flash book?
We don't.
Isn't he like the biggest Flash fan we know?
We had Flash books on the last several times.
we had Flash last week, I think, a few books.
Yeah, on lots of shows. So
I just went to Golden Apple. They have this Spider-Man number 16, 1/25 Chasm cover versus Spider-Man for $50. We'll do it for half that at $25.
Oh wow!
All right, I need a complete title on that. What is it?
Amazing Spider-Man 16 variant cover by Bagley. So, and Large Man claimed it.
I was almost going to say to you, don't please. Don't
Which
put
one's
them on-
large man's pile? Large man's
we
the
don't,
Hulk.
we don't, Nick. We don't do it that way. Just so you know. Anyway,
All right,
so,
Preston.
wait. What price was it?
$25.
$25. It's on the book.
You got a large man. We got.
That's not how you say chasm. English
Chasm,
is
I
my
think.
second language.
All
His
right.
first is
There we go.
comics.
There you go.
So all right. So TJ, this is what I heard. All right. I read it a few days back, with no supporting confidential sources or anything like that. All right. So I don't know how true it is, but the talk was that they were going to use this opportunity, so, with Flash and the multiverse and Flashpoint and all that stuff. They were going to eliminate Ezra Miller, and then they were going to use Grant Gustin, okay, to come in and be the replacement. Now, it's for the MCU. Now I hear the guy who played the Punisher is going to be coming back.
Oh yeah.
You're doing the Punisher again.
For well, he's going to be in Daredevil. Yeah, Reborn or whatever.
John Bernthal.
I don't
Bernthal. I think it's John Bernthal or whatever it is.
I like the way that the MCU has done that. They took the Daredevil, that guy Charlie, what's his name?
Cox.
Yeah,
Charlie Cox.
And now they're going to bring that Punisher back. All right, and I guess
And Vincent
Kingpin,
D'Onofrio is
right.
going to be the Kingpin.
So I like that
Well,
they're
it should
doing
be
that.
Echo. I mean, there's like a lot of there.
But I think that was a critical mistake that DC made when they did the Flash thing.
DC doesn't have a Disney Plus is their problem.
That's true.
HBO is going to be their Disney Plus, and HBO's not interested in that.
Okay. Venom 14. 1 in 25 cover. Golden Apple has it for $50. We'll do it for 25. Yes, John Bernthal is coming back. Loving it.
As a Punisher, I love that guy, man. I had a hard time getting into the one where he was the Gigolo because I was just waiting for him to pull out a machine gun from the trunk of his car.
So did everybody else. That's why the show got canceled.
Did it get canceled?
Yeah.
All right,
Large man claims it. Batman Superman still not bought. Wow.
So yeah,
no one likes those characters.
So that's the rumor. Now, how true it is? I mean, there's, people are just making stuff up, obviously, about DC at this point.
Well, again, it's everybody needs clicks and views and downloads, right? And whatever they're, you know what I mean. So I say anything, right? Like, oh, they've decided to cast blah 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 as the new Black Panther. I'm like totally making it up, right? I have zero, but somehow I get 50,000 people to read the article.
But I think that would be a good move if it turns out to be true. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, because nobody's going to risk.
Yes, John Stewart said Punisher's back, baby.
Yeah, nobody. It's still a business. Nobody is going to risk the whole Ezra Miller debacle that happened last time. Nobody wants to risk.
Well, I think that's what's going to happen.
That dude's done.
He'll be gone.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're.
And I
gonna
think this movie is that
And
opportunity.
if they don't go with Grant Gustin, there'll be some other Flash.
Right, but I think it'd be a
Wally West.
mistake not to go with Grant Gustin. Why wouldn't you?
I want them to use Jay Garrick and John Wesley Shipp as the original, as the Golden Age Flash.
All right, why don't you send them an email?
Now I know this isn't DC related, but since we're talking about Daredevil and Punisher, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just because he's coming back as the Punisher, it's not going to be that Punisher from Netflix. That Daredevil's not going to be the same one from Netflix. I expect a watered down version, not nearly as good.
But here's the thing. It still works because they did that with the Charlie Cox Daredevil and She-Hulk.
Well, we already saw Daredevil and She-Hulk.
Right. And he was playing a completely different kind of character. It was more
But
lighthearted.
But the Punisher? Come on. You need the Punisher. Especially him who healed it. He nailed that role. And if it's a watered down, like...
You know how they're saying it'll be a completely different character? It will not. It can't because it's the Punisher. It's a guy shooting people.
Yeah, that's true.
I love the Punisher, and that's why people love the Punisher. There's only so many ways you can play a guy that shoots people.
I think Jeff Wedding left, right? So I guess
did he?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. Star Wars High Republic #1, 1 in 25 cover, $50. We'll do it for 25. Star Wars Yoda #2, 1 in 25 cover.
Is this you burying Golden Apple tonight?
Hold on.
They'll be out of business in the morning.
You gotta slow down here. What's the other one? Star Wars what?
High Republic and Star Wars Yoda #2. So.
All right. The Yoda number 2 is also 25.
Yeah, the Punisher logo thing. My guess is at some point in the show he'll return to his regular logo. They're probably trying to give a little bit of character development in the arc there.
Yeah, we talked about this on Robbie's show once.
Yeah, we did
a long time ago. So
new logo, the new logo fits in with what's going on in the current Punisher series, where he's kind of not being slightly mind controlled by, I think it's the Hand or the Fist, one of them. And then he's fighting Daredevil, and it all makes sense. But people are going crazy, like, oh, they're changing the Punisher's logo to fit like the 2022 narrative. Like, no, if the comic that they're telling, it's its own thing.
Might have done it just to get that reaction too.
Yeah, that's true. They might have just started out there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then it's like the old Coke, new Coke thing. It's you knew we were gonna hate it. I know you guys had taste
We
testers.
used to tell people all the time from the pro wrestling world, new Coke is a work. Old Coke isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people got all excited and freaked out or whatever. And oh wow, that's a cool. Any warehouse items from the days of Dynamic Forces on QVC and HSN.
There might be pieces, but in all honesty, TJ James, the way that
they're way in the back of the warehouse.
No. The way that you had to package and fulfill for QVC and home shopping was very unique. So when you didn't sell something and it came back, you had to break it down. There's no way you could store it because just to give everybody some idea, for home shopping QVC, QVC had a very stringent. If you were a customer, it was a great place to buy.
Edward also said the thing I was thinking. As soon as I saw people talking about the Punisher's logo changed, that's a merch thing.
Yeah, that's
a merchandising thing. And then they'll bring back the old logo.
I guess I'm taking the Batman Superman off.
Oh, he's taking it away. You guys waited too long to buy it.
So I've got something that's limited one per person.
Oh.
So this is all over the place, anywhere between $20 and $65. I'm not going to say Golden Apple has it for $65. Action Comics, $1,050. Limit one per person. We have 3 of these. All over the place prices. $20, $25 to $65. John Boy Myers cover. $15 each. One per customer. We have 3. Batman Superman is leaving. I'm keeping it.
Oh.
Now it's not available anymore. So.
I feel bad. Someone's going to come in at 7:45. Go. Hey, is there any Batman stuff? No.
Right, so Lars
Number
Man will
5.
claim one of them.
Number 5.
Lars Man claims Action 1050.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you? Thank you, sir.
This is Lars Man as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nick pulling the books off is the equivalent of when the owner of the
All right,
restaurant
John Spilios is claiming
sweeping
one.
the floor. Preston wants one as well.
You know what?
And
John wants one.
Preston wants
we can give everybody one. I'll go pull one of my copies. I'll go pull my personal copy.
Well, you said we had 3, right?
Well, right, but the first person was Lars Man, Preston.
So it's all 3 have been claimed.
Oh, I thought somebody else jumped in. All right, so
I
John.
think that's 3, right? Lars
Yeah.
Man, Preston, and John Spilio.
There you go.
Preston, one quantity.
And I get Batman Superman. Number 5 of only 10 in the world.
Jay Lee covers are just so cool.
Jay Lee covers and interiors.
I remember when Jay Lee got to his current thing, the covers we do with Jay Lee now, everybody's heads turn.
I did forget one thing, and then I got to let you guys sell. Or hopefully you guys start selling. I got to get another giveaway. I said I would do another giveaway. I'll be back.
Don't make him sad. People buy stuff.
All right, so I completely lost my train of thought.
That train derailed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
It must be in Ohio, right? Do that slab. Yikes, that's too soon. Just do that slab.
Too soon?
Yeah, they had another train derailment. A second one, maybe even a third one for all I know.
I saw that, man. I always
This is very much a cause and effect. Money was changed hands. There was lobbyists, whatever. They loosened the regulations, and now the trains are falling off the track. This is how it works.
I got to admit, there's something to that.
mining
There's something
industry.
to that. 30 years ago, I don't remember there being this many train accidents at all.
It's a combination of aging infrastructure and foolish deregulation. They should be deregulating stuff that needs to be deregulated. Not,
Well, I
hey,
guess we're not
trains-
getting any bullet trains anytime soon.
bullet trains, BB trains,
Man.
like a steam engine. And we're gonna
I'm
go back
not, I'm
to
not
steam-
even gonna get started. Rex, you already know. I talk about it all the time. My tinfoil hat. I got all the conspiracies, man. I think about this all the time. And now, lo and
just
behold,
don't walk out with
budget
that
cuts.
thunderstorm, please.
No,
Okay.
we're gonna do a new show, AR Conspiracies, AR_ conspiracies.
Every guest on the show has to wear a tinfoil hat.
There's just so much stuff in the news, and it's like it doesn't even surprise me anymore. It's like mind baffling all that's going on, and then you see all the
Can
workers
I
that
be
come out
honest,
there
though?
like,
Jay Lee really is sort of. He was talking about Jay Lee. Jay Lee sort of hit a sweet spot. He was always a good artist. I mean, don't get me wrong, but he hit a stylistic sweet spot. And now I can't remember the last time I saw a cover that he didn't do where he didn't kill it. Dynamite, DC, like whatever.
Hold that thought 1 second. Hey, Jay Nunya, I just wanted to make sure you got the email from Amy, buddy. All right, so no need to answer tonight. You can email us, whatever. Just want to make sure you got the email. But you know what? I got to say something. You know why I don't believe in conspiracy theories?
Oh my God!
I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you all these complicated conspiracy theories. There's one core problem. You can't get two governments to agree on any given day when to even have a meeting about a problem, let alone solving the problem.
It's not the governments. It's Hydra within the governments. It's always Hydra. I don't care what you call it. It's always Hydra.
Cool, Jay.
It's always Hydra. Jeff was in here a little while ago.
Call it Hydra. I don't care what you call it. The one thing I know, the most fantastic, amazing thing, unbelievable, surreal thing in MCU movies isn't the superpowers. Isn't that you're dealing with a Norse god. It's that you think S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra could even be remotely that organized. Get out of town. Have you seen corporate America? They can't get out of their own
And
way.
that's exactly
And
what
the
a
government's
shill for
even
them would
worse.
say.
And the government's even worse. How are these morons going to pull off a conspiracy? It takes almost too much planning. No way.
See, that's
way to get it done.
See, that's not the conspiracy. It's not that they conspired together to create whatever problem it is. It's that they don't care enough about these problems because it doesn't affect them, because they make their laws and they do everything to satisfy their own needs.
Oh, I agree with the greed. I agree with the greed, but that's not a conspiracy. That's just flat out greed.
This is why Nick tries to get us to sell comic books, because now we're down the rabbit hole.
We're down
Hey,
the rabbit hole.
nah,
What
no,
do you think people-
you started this.
We're
You
almost
started
up
this
to
one.
30 viewers. People like the rabbit hole, okay? All
Hey,
right.
I didn't start this. Oh,
No,
yeah,
it's-
it-
Yes, one of you started
You
it.
got that right, Triple B. Okay, listen. I've spent my entire life pretty much in corporate America, you know, and I'm a voter like everybody else here. And I have watched the kind of just inefficiency and clunking around. And you're right, Alec. It's about the immediate need. The problem with public companies is they're not thinking 10 or 15 years down the road. They're thinking to the end of the next quarter. We got to get our 10Q in? How do we make ourselves look?
It's all greed. It's all greed, you know.
Nick is thinking of our next quarter hour and how many books you're going to sell for him.
He'll just come in with a handful of books. And I'll be frantically writing things down, hoping it's right. That's all.
There's a Linsner cover up there.
There
Before we go to the break,
probably is.
isn't there a
Yeah.
Linsner cover up there?
Yeah. You know what? Let's do this.
Oh yeah, Preston's actually been asking about that.
All right, Preston, here it comes, buddy.
Yeah, this
Deja
is
Thor's
Deja
number
Thor's
one.
number one.
Limited edition virgin cover by Joseph Michael Linsner. And we have the one available for $40, buddy.
I mean, I always like his work, but this one in particular, he is really sort of, I don't know if like me, he's like a less than closeted Deja Thoris fan. But this one is just, like I said, this is sort of a new, it's like a new direction. I don't see new direction, but it's almost like Deja Thoris year one.
So
right?
let me throw this out there as well, because
And
I know
how much
Preston
is
is that one was $40. Wow. All right. So this one, I know Preston's a huge Dynamite fan. So we also have this one. This one we literally have 6 in the building. They've been so high, they've been flying out the door. Draculina Blood Simple #1, Atlas Signature Edition, signed by Christopher Priest.
Yeah.
We suggested retail of $49.99, and other than the one that may or may not sell
Hey,
tonight,
Dave.
these last 6 will go for $49.99. But for just the experienced viewers, we have the one available for $29.99.
I don't know that John's talking about getting Linsner to do interiors. I don't know if he's going to do interiors.
All right, we got 2 of these. Spider-Man 20,
All right,
Terry
hold on.
Dodson.
Wait.
Spidey 20, Terry
second,
Dodson, 1 in
second.
25.
Preston, all right, I got you, Preston.
We got
Preston, I'm sorry,
Draculina.
John. Preston claimed it first, buddy, by
Do
like
we have
a
a second
millisecond.
one?
I'll get a Draculina.
Oh, yes. No, actually, we do. We have 6. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, John, you
Okay,
got
you're
one
good,
too,
John.
buddy.
Thank you.
I got you one too. I totally forgot that. I
All
just
right.
said that, as a matter of fact.
Amazing Spider-Man 20. We got 2 of these. 1 in 25. Terry Dodson cover. We'll do them at $25 each.
All right, now you're gonna have to say that again. What is it now?
Amazing Spider-Man 20.
ASM number 20.
Terry Dodson cover. 1 in 25.
Hold on. 1 in 25.
$25 each.
How many do you have?
2.
2 quantities.
And Largeman claimed 1 of them, which
All right,
means
hold
we
on,
have
Lars,
1
man.
left.
No, he's claiming both.
He's claiming both of them.
He's claiming both.
Oh, wow.
All right, hold on, Lars, man. I got you, buddy.
And yes, Dave, AR is elite. I just
All right, last of the Mohicans. Superman #1, Andy Kubert, black and white cover. We've got 3 of these. These are all over the place, too. They're, depending on where you go, up to $75. We'll do these for $20 each. We have 3 of them. I'm surprised Largeman didn't buy Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
I think, did he say he
said
had
he
that?
has that one.
Really? #1? Do you have #1? That's the question. All right. I got to go. I got other stuff. I love you guys, but I'm spending a lot of time with you, and I might get fired.
All right, so Spider-Man #1, black and white, Kubert cover,
So cool.
3 quantity, and all right, John Spilios is claiming 1. You got it, buddy.
Largeman claimed 1.
Can we have one? Just take them.
I've got Largeman's file right here.
All right, and all right, so there's 1 more. You
One
said you
more.
had 3, right?
Yep, 2 of them are sold. We got 1 left.
You know what this reminds me of? Superman Beyond.
Yeah.
When they added that, which was very cool. I loved when they expanded the Batman Beyond universe.
Poor Jeff Wedding.
Did he
All
miss
right, so
something?
Dave Cerrone in the house.
Dave Cerrone, hit that thumbs up, buddy. All
He
right.
did. He said he stopped by to hit the thumbs up.
I love you, Dave. Thank you.
All right, you know what? We got to go to our final
Amy's
break.
going to fire Nick.
All right, we got to go to our final break because Nick needs to pick out the giveaway. All right,
yeah,
so
that's
we'll be
right.
back
We'll
in a
go
couple
anyway.
minutes.
Why was Princess Zelda sad after watching a bunch of YouTube videos? She couldn't find the link in the description. We'll stop if you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's super easy. Click subscribe and click the bell when you do. And thanks for supporting the EXP.
Did you know that across America there are over 2, maybe even 3 live stream producers who can't even afford Mountain Dew? Take Brian here. Brian has gone 2 weeks without a sip of Red Bull. If it goes on much longer, he may take a shower and get a real job. Situations like this are as tragic as they are preventable. Join the experience on YouTube and gain access to special emojis and members-only streams. For less than a cup of coffee, you can keep socially awkward hermit people working from their parents' basements where they belong. Scan the QR code on the screen to join. You'll be glad you did.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
Do the Jeff Wedding thing first, because I told him.
Are we back? I'm
yeah.
not sure. It didn't run on StreamYard, the commercial. So
yeah, all of a
I was
sudden we were
watching
kicked
it on
out and
YouTube.
came back in.
Yeah, so we saw you looking at your phone. Good thing you didn't pick your nose.
I just thought Mickey had enough time.
Okay. I found something we've never offered for sale to be the giveaway.
All right, but wait a minute.
Yes.
Jeff Wedding is back, so let's cover the Star Wars.
Yeah, we just want to talk about Star
where
Wars
are they?
real quick. They're right. We put them in front.
So it's Star Wars Yoda Bengal. I think this is the Bengal cover, 1 in 25. So it's $50 on Golden Apple. We're doing it for $25. And Star Wars High Republic The Blade, 1 in 25.
That one's
It's also $50. We're doing it for $25. But Jeff, if you want both, you're a great friend. I'll do both for $40.
Oh wow!
So who's one of the hottest, if not the hottest writer in comics? Who's one of my all-time favorite writers?
Oh my god! You like everybody.
Okay.
Dan Jurgens.
Dan Jurgens is up there.
We have to.
All right, so
Oh,
Jeff
he's got-
Wedding
I'm
is
sorry.
claiming
Yeah, he
both.
should've claimed
All
them
right,
both.
you got it, Jeff
Okay.
Wedding.
It's a good day for a Jeff Wedding.
I don't. He has a pile, so why don't you just?
Well, he does have a pile. He bought a Star Wars earlier.
Oh, here it is. Sound of Star Wars.
Yeah. All right. Blue Book, James Tynion and Michael
Don't
Avon
sit on the
Oming.
table.
We're going to give this away free. This is the giveaway.
Wow.
Or we could have a viral moment.
All right. For Friday.
What's the giveaway?
Blue Book #1, Dave Johnson, rare cover.
James Tynion before. Man,
All right.
that guy's killing it, isn't
And
he?
JD, flash up
everything he
the
does-
giveaway hashtag again, please. If you would. Thank you.
I mean, everything that guy does is just crazy.
All right. Friday show in the original art experience. We have a few pieces of Carol Flynn, George Perez's widow's art that we're selling. All the money will go to Carol Flynn. This is Sirens, #4, page 5. Check out all that detail. George Perez, all the money. Oh, Lyle, you can enter. We're waiving the 30-day rule tonight. Everybody can enter. We're waiving the 30-day rule. So if you win tonight, it doesn't count against your 30 days. Coming out with, nice. All right, so Friday, 7 p.m., we'll have this George Perez Sirens page. Check out all the detail there. All the money, all the money is going to go to Carol Flynn. George is widow. Here's Sirens #3, page 10, pure pencils. This will be available Friday, and this is rare getting pure pencils. Then on Friday for Carol, we have this other Sirens. This is issue 2, page 22. Check out all the detail. Only George can do it.
Large man never wins, but if I do pray for a Friday night win.
And then the original George Perez Hero Initiative, when they were called actor shirts, we only have 2 of them, and they'll be available Friday. And all the money is going to go to Carol Flynn.
on the original fashion show.
And we will have this Nightwing 1 in 100 holofoil variant that we're going to give all the money to Carol Flynn. But we also have to make money. I have to pay people. At least I'm told I have to. They don't give me a choice. So we're going to have Kieran Dwyer, X Factor, 47 pages. Check out this page right here. Kieran actually wrote and drew this.
That's a guy it's someone we don't see enough of.
And look at this Archangel. And he's doing his Walt Simonson from the run that Walt did.
Yeah.
And check out this monster page. This is going to be huge on Friday. Archangel in the Christ position, Professor X, Apocalypse, the original X-Men, the X Factor X-Men, the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, and I don't remember who these three guys are. But I think it says Bob there, so I don't know. So
that's crazy cover. That's not a cover, is it? That's an interior page?
No, and then we have this Jim Starlin Hulk versus Thanos double page spread on Friday.
Oh wow. That's good stuff.
And then we have Avengers by John Romita Jr. and Captain America by John Romita Jr. That's Bob. There you go. It was Bob's. So this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, only on the Original Art Experience.
Jared Jr. does Cap like as a real Army veteran. Like the way he draws it, like you believe that Steve Rogers put those years in the trenches. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He just does a great job. And I know we talk about Jared Jr.
All right.
We love the guy.
I'm going to let you guys stay with the three professionals now. So, Space Cadets Collection.
Oh, nice.
I guess Jen King is taking over our show.
No, we were talking about putting the Hydra shield for Steve Rogers.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys have fun.
That's very cool.
We got the giveaway. It would be awesome if we sell out of everything tonight. It would be really cool.
Do you want to throw a slab up there?
Well, we can. We'll get to the last few books in a second here. All right, so I did want to address something that TJ had thrown up there. Okay. So let's take a look here. Oh man, I got to keep going up. All right. So his original comment was, is anyone else becoming a bit disillusioned by having to pay to get a signature on books? All right. So I kind of want to address that. So obviously the signature craze, if you will, originally came out of sports and Hollywood. Okay, getting an autograph, paparazzi, hijacking them, getting an autograph, whatever, and then people would resell them. Okay, so I'm looking at and I'm talking how this whole thing originated. So there was in the early days, all you had to really do was write a letter to an athlete saying you're looking for their autograph, and some will and some wouldn't. They'd eventually get to the letter, sign something for you, and send it back in the mail to you if you had a self-addressed and stamped envelope. And then people started doing this. People started taking advantage. I fully know early times in the business, adults would actually write letters with their left hand to make it appear like they're a kid, and then get an autograph 8x10 or something sent to them, right?
Really?
And then they'd go around and resell it. Then the athletes and the Hollywood stars would realize that, hey, somebody's out there marketing my autographs. So guess what? I'm not going to give that to you for free just so you can turn it into a business. I'm going to charge you for it. Then became an issue of authenticity. And the reason for that was in the early era, especially with baseball, they get all these letters, these athletes, whatever, and whether it be a Mickey Mantle, whatever, they would have a secretary deal with it, and the secretary would sign the name. And then eventually it would come out that that's not really his signature, that's really a secretary's signature. So then became the issue of authenticity. So then it became a point of, obviously there was a market for it. What are the odds you're going to meet a famous athlete or a famous movie star just walking on the street? What are the odds that you're going to, you're going to send it away and be able to get it back? So people began to sell it. Okay. And so if you are okay if you are also a sports collector and you are okay with going to a show and seeing somebody like, I don't know, Dwight Gooden or Darryl Strawberry and paying to stand in line and chat with them for a couple minutes and have them sign a baseball, then I don't know why you would have a problem with an artist. Because I will tell you right now, a Major League Baseball player
Exactly, Dave.
does not need the money. Okay. Minimum salary, I believe, for Major League Baseball players is somewhere in the $800,000 a year range. Most of these artists, most of these writers don't make a lot of money, man. They really, really don't. Okay. And when you think about beyond the fact of the Kirbys of the world and the Joe Simons of the world and the lawsuits back and forth of who owns the property and work for hire and all those issues, I got to tell you, the amount that you pay and the amount that the artist or the writer makes in the comic book world is a smidgen compared to what is going on in the sports world and the Hollywood
Not only
world.
that, nobody's requiring anyone to get a signature on a book. I have people sign books because I like the creator. It doesn't matter if they're super hot or if they're not hot, or, you know, like I like Ken Hazer, so I asked him to sign books for me. If he had said no, I'd have said, okay, man, no worries. Nobody is requiring anyone to get books signed. If someone chooses to, that's awesome. I have zero problem with, you know, making sure creators get a little extra kick because, you know, they're not getting paid enough.
My point is that, okay, I'm not necessarily saying that TJ is incorrect or anything like that, but I'm just trying to, and Alec may want to put his
right, man.
Alec might want to put his tinfoil hat on now. This is an appropriate time for
We
it.
don't have time for the tinfoil hat. We have books.
There's always time for the tinfoil hat, John. Stop it, okay?
Yeah, stop it, John. There's always time.
If you're going to ask the question of whether or not it's right, then the question really begins with the billion-dollar athletes, the Hollywood stars, okay, that make $1 bajillion per movie. Certainly not the artists, comic book artists and writers in the industry, because they don't sniff anywhere near that. Okay, all right. Look at somebody like a Joe Simon or even a Stan Lee. Do you think any of them have made even anywhere combined anywhere close to what Chris Evans has made? Okay.
No, not even remotely.
Captain America, not even close.
Now, I threw my opinion in the chat as well, and I guess to continue on with what you're saying, Rex, is it doesn't matter if they're a movie star, an athlete, comic book writer, and artist would be different because I have paid for their signatures, and I don't feel bad getting them paid, but I don't really care about having a signed comic or a signed product by, doesn't matter who it is. I put in there that I like my sketch covers. I like getting those done. Going forward, I'm probably going to have a little art book where they can do remarks in them as well. If I have a comic book, I don't really care about it being signed. It's going to sit in the box, and if I have it on display, that's a whole different story. But we got one comic on display, and it's a Resident Evil promo book that's graded. So that's not really my thing. It's not that I don't think that they should charge, because I absolutely think that they should charge. It's their product. They created it, whether, you know, maybe it's even artist, writer owned. Maybe it really is their own thing. If they want to charge whatever money for a signature, go for it. I mean, look what Lou Ferrigno does. If you've ever been to one of his signings, he charges extra for certain products. And if you don't want your name on it, it costs even more money because he knows that a lot of people are going to be reselling it. So if they want to avoid that too, yeah, charge that money. If the person's showing up with 6 different books and like a hot cover, they're probably going to be reselling that. So yeah, charge whatever you want for that. Make your money. Let them do whatever they want. But like I said, I personally I don't care about having signed books in my collection. It's just not really my thing.
Cool, that I totally understand that. You know, that is a personal collector's choice. I don't collect autographs. I collect this. I don't collect that. I collect this. Okay. I mean, think about it. People used to collect matchbooks.
Ooh, Chris Benoit is coming
now
up
on a side note, the omnibus that I have behind me, I forgot to bring them to the last couple of cons, but I would 100% pay whoever to get that signed and even remarked on the inside, because that to me is like a really cool collector's item that I have. I mean, I'm never going to sell that.
Right. And I think that sometimes people compare this with like a new book comes out and the book signing guy shows up. Yeah, you think you're getting a free autograph, but you're not. You got to buy the book. That's why they got the writer there. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you want an autograph? Do you think they're going to sign? Oh, well, I brought like 10 8x10s. Will you sign these? No. Go buy a book, brother. Good. Go over there with the big table with all the books stacked up this high. Go grab one. That's what we'll sign. So the point I'm trying to make is that if you think maybe autographs, whatever, then the conversation shouldn't start with these artists and these writers who really don't make a lot of money. Why don't you start with Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees?
Oh, heck,
okay.
Hashtag Rex Rant.
Why should I have to pay for a baseball? This guy's got more money than God. Okay. All right.
He probably does.
So does he need the money? All right, and it's not against Aaron Judge.
Dave, I think, sort of has.
I love Aaron Judge because what he said when that person caught his 60th home run ball, okay, he said, no, let the guy sell it. He needs the money more than I do. I don't need it. It was the Yankees organization trying to force the guy to cough it up. Okay, a 6-figure ball he could auction, and they're trying to, oh, here's a free bat. You can meet Aaron Judge. Well, look, here's a free jersey he signed. Dude, what are you?
That's what I do. I'd be like, bro, I don't care.
All right, first post what Dave Cerrone said, then post what Thomas Bishop said.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, Dave Cerrone. Let me read what Dave said. When Dynamite,
no, that's a real good comment.
A signed book means Dynamite has already paid the artist. That's correct.
Yeah.
So and guess what? These guys do not make a lot of money, man. I mean, compared to things like Hollywood stars, and I just brought up that point. Chris Evans has made 10 times, 100 times more playing Captain America than the man who created Captain America, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, all these guys combined. And more power to him. I loved him as Steve Rogers of Captain America.
Guy who played the most comic book related characters than any other actor.
Okay, but does he deserve, and I'm not saying that it's right or wrong or it's anything against Chris Evans. Does he deserve that much more money than the guy who actually created the character that made him the money? That's my problem with it. That's why if we're going to have that say.
Oh, we got to get the Rex Rant hat.
Let's start with the guys that are making like 10, 15, 20, 30, $50 million a year. Let's start with that. Why are you paying for that? Okay.
Yeah.
He should be giving away his autographs for charity.
Is Marcus still here? Marcus, are you still here?
I don't know who's here. Okay.
No, I'm with you because
30 viewers, so people like the Rex Rant.
I know we are.
I need a tinfoil hat right now.
I'm just gonna show this on Friday.
I'll make you one too. We'll have them together.
Send it to me, please. I need to
Now, did we put the Thomas Bishop thing in?
Dave Cerrone, we don't even have a defib paddles in the office, man, do we?
Maybe all right. I will be showing that in all fairness, everyone has more money than God.
In all fairness, everyone has more money than God. You don't know that.
Dave,
you don't know that.
They're worried about me and the MPs.
All right.
This is getting worked up.
George Perez sketchbook. Partially finished Golden Age Superman, but that's not the key. I'm not going to show this all right now, but there was a couple of pages. Character designs of
discount. Perez. Now it's on discount.
Look at this. Character designs of Perez characters.
Crazy.
Hey, Joseph, thank you.
What's going on, buddy? Thank you, man.
At this point, I give you $5 to stop yelling in my ear.
$10 to do that. Double the price.
I will show this in full on Friday on the Original Art Experience. Marcus, everybody who watches the art show, get the word out.
I walked in today and that was on Mariano's desk, and I went, he said no.
I got 2 questions for you.
What?
If tomatoes are a vegetable, is ketchup now Slurpee? If the church says money's not important, why are they always asking for it?
Ketchup's just tomato sauce in the Midwest.
That's the grossest thing That's the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Did you ever see My Blue Heaven?
No, I've not seen that. I'll look at
it.
Did
you ever see Goodfellas?
That I have. It's been quite some time, but I've seen that.
My Blue Heaven is the comedic sequel to Goodfellas.
Yeah. That movie.
Oh, really?
I never thought it'd be that good.
Steve Martin and Rick Moranis. Yeah, you got me on that one.
Oh my God, dude. It's hysterical.
Arugula.
You know, I'm thinking about it. I actually did. I did when I was younger. I did see this. I'm looking at the movie cover now.
Movie where somebody actually mentioned the rotary engine and rankle who invented it.
Yep.
Okay.
We had that one on VHS.
So many
Rick,
great lines.
When Rick Moranis says "capisci," and
Capisci.
Steve Martin goes, "Do you mean capiche?"
You remember?
Don't do it. It hurts my ears when you do
Do
it.
you remember the scene where he's in witness protection and he gets caught by the cops and he has like 100 copies of the same book and they go, "Why do you have 100 copies?"
In case I want to read it again.
more than once.
My friend was supposed to leave the car. It's just, all right, let's
Case
sell.
Jerome,
Let's
that's
sell.
true. Get off my comic line.
Let's sell. Come on. Hey, we got a giveaway too. Come
Oh,
on.
we have a giveaway. Do a slab. We were going to do one.
Go ahead and sell it, Nick.
Sell what? The
With a
giveaway?
slab?
Sell anything you want. All
I
right,
can't
so
believe.
let's do.
Okay, the X-Men 1 in 25. How much do we have this at?
Well, we haven't even done that one, but that one is $25 in the wild. But that particular one looks great on the front. It has a crease in the back.
Oh, so what's it? $10?
$6.
$6?
You just
Yeah, except for the crease. It's
This
in
is
great
why he
shape.
can't afford me.
What do
on
we got
his
the day?
sandwich.
What do we got the Deja Thoris book
Wow,
at?
that's really nice.
Deja Thoris is $40.
$30, John. Do you want it for 30? Let me
Oh
know.
wow, that's $30.
All right, we have one, the Detective 1000. It'd be graded.
Oh yeah, whose cover is that? Is that Jock? Ooh, the Jock cover.
The top cover.
All right, so-
BBB.
Claiming the X-Men.
Okay, BBB claimed the X-Men.
So give me a package deal for the rack.
We need the rack. If you mean all the books on the rack, that's something else. John B. Okay, Deja Thoris is
Deja
claimed by
Thoris.
John. John's pile is there.
This one, right?
Yeah.
With
All right. So
I have a question. Is
who
it
asked me for? Okay, Lars man. So
I
you
can't
want to
believe the TMNT didn't sell.
How much is the Turtles?
I think it's 40. No, 20.
The Turtles is
20.
Okay.
26.
And how much is the Deadly Neighborhood? 50.
It is 50, yes.
And then the Superman's how much?
Wait, which one?
Superman #1, Andy Kuber. What did I do that at? 15.
Let me see.
the black and white one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think usually we're 15.
So that's 91.
That was the Kubert black and white.
Yeah.
20.
Okay, so that's 96. And how much for the 2 CGC graded?
Let's see.
I can afford it.
Detective is $69.99, and the ASM number 55 is $62.19.
All right, so we're at 96 plus 131, which would be 222. Wow, 3 2s. All right, Lars, man, how about this? It's 222. I'll do the whole thing, not the blue book because that's the giveaway. I'll do the whole thing for 185. 185 for everything but the blue book.
Holy cow.
And Jay Nunya, come back on Monday and we'll have variants from the current Daredevil run. Come back on Monday at 6 o'clock.
All right,
Right, so
Lars
the rack,
Man
there it is.
All right,
How
so
much
hold
did
on.
I say?
185.
See, that's the problem. When you do that. 185, thank you.
You know how I knew it was too low? I immediately got a text from the board, the Dynamite board.
It's cheaper than the 2 CGC books.
I gotta tell you, Lars, that's nice.
I think this is Lars Man's file, but I'm not taking a chance.
That's really nice. We were talking about this.
Marcus totally left us. He totally left us. Everybody show up Friday for the original art experience.
We were talking with Joseph Michael Linsner. Now everything he does is good.
Yeah.
But I have a suspicion that, like me, he has like a soft spot for Deja Thoris.
I tell you what, if we want to make it a true sellout, if we want to make this a true sellout, Lars Man, we had the Batman, Superman,
All right,
Jay
wait a minute,
Lee,
wait a minute,
89.
wait a minute. What did you just put away? I want to know what the 185 covers.
It's right here.
It's right there.
This is the 185.
It's the rack.
Lars Man, the Batman Superman is an $89.99 book. We were doing best offer starting at 27. We were going to stop at 50. Tell you what, if you want it for 35, which is still almost is like 60% off. If you want it for 35, I'll go get it instead of keeping it myself. It's number 5 of only 10 in the world in Elite Gold Signature Series. So,
All right, so there are only 4 books on the rack.
no, whatever those books are, whatever's in your
You
hand.
There's
already bought
nothing
this
on the
one
rack.
earlier.
We're done.
He still wants it. He still
No, I
wants it.
understand that, but he bought this for 20.
Yeah, and
Right.
now that's part of the package for 185. So he's buying a second one.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we've got it in this pile already. Guys, we're out of time. All right, let's do the giveaway. Did everybody hand in?
All right, so
Hashtag?
no, wait, just to be clear, Large Man's buying 2 of these.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see who gets it. 2 is better than 1. Large Man, do you want the Batman Superman Jay Lee signed?
All right.
TJ James.
Nice. Congratulations.
Cool.
Good stuff, man.
Thank you everyone for joining us. There's a bunch of shows next on the Experience.
Yeah, we've got the
check out AR's channel.
Chuck's. Yep, check out. We got the Chuck Q&A show next. We've got 360 Comics at 9. 10 o'clock is Henri. Tomorrow night at 5, don't forget Dan Wickline. 6 o'clock, What's in the Box with Miss Jen. 10 o'clock tomorrow night, Mog Park. And then Friday at 7 o'clock, the Original Art Experience. And 9 o'clock, Comics Unlimited. And we're going to have lots of Perez beautifulness. AR, JD, thank you guys for making this show rock. Really appreciate it. And love you all, and see you Friday. And hopefully you'll see everybody else between now and then.
Thank you, everybody, again.
Claim link
JD,
again.
Put the claim link up again, if you would. I want to thank everybody, some old friends we haven't seen in a while, Dave Cerrone. Yep. And special shout out to John Spillio's wife for joining us. And
yeah, it was really nice. Thanks
saying
for
all those
in.
wonderful things.
AR doesn't talk enough.
We appreciate it. But believe it or not, it's no effort at all. We love John Spilios. We love everybody in here. This is a really great thing.
AR and I are going to start a conspiracy show.
Yeah. Well, I want my. You promised to make me one. I want to be part of the conspiracy.
Did you know that every Experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan